holding Denver to under 100 yards of offense. Just the complete domination on both sides of the ball.
And coming in, the Lions had lost 2 of 3. The Broncos had won 5 of 6. It's been the complete opposite tonight. The Lions have controlled everything.
Detroit loves playing in primetime, right? Coming into this game, they're 3-0 in primetime games, and they're on their way to get a 4th victory here tonight, up by 21 going into the second half. First, we're going to look at a couple of offensive plays. It's a touchdown pass to Laporta where he makes Jewell miss, and then he's able to run through a couple guys to get into the end zone, and then the last touchdown to St. Brown as he flips his way into the end zone. But then the defense has been equally as good. As I said, under 100 yards of offense for the Denver Broncos, who are going to get the ball first coming out here in the second half. They've got to have a greater sense of urgency and pick up some first downs, try and get some points on the board to get back into this thing.
Bronco defense, which has been so good lately, getting hit hard tonight. Their running game has been basically non-existent. 6 yards on 6 carries. And on 3rd down, the Broncos offense just 1 of 6. Let's see if they can regroup at halftime as the second half is underway here in Detroit. Mims is back there, lets it go over his head. It is a touchback to the 25 and downstairs to Melanie Collins.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Sean Payton's #1 key to us this week was getting pressure on Jared Goff. They have not been able to generate much tonight, and Sean Payton told me that's more of an issue with our offense, just not converting and being on the field. So the defense has been on the field for too long. They're really missing Nick Benito back there tonight. Dan Campbell said we're converting on 3rd downs, taking care of the football. We've been efficient on both sides, and he challenged his defense to get a takeaway here to start the second half and set the tone.
Well, thank you very much. He had a couple plays. He's selected one, and he passes that along. Boy, the Lions are bringing the pressure. First half shutout this season. And here he goes, Williams on 1st and 10. And tries to work his way, Campbell among a couple others, on a gain of 3. Kaminsky at the bottom of the pile. They're out to the 28.
Hey, Kevin, as you can see, McGlinchey's back in at right tackle after leaving late in the half to get evaluated. And not impressive numbers at all. If you look at the first half possessions, struggled all night long trying to get something going here in the second half.
Losses 4 of 10. Second down, 7. Dumping it off. Hard to get away that time from Josh Pascal. He has a sack, and he comes up for a tackle for loss right there. Losing 5 on the play, and the short pass to the running back, Williams. He's back to the 23.
Well, Pascal's going to be working on Bowles on the left side, and he sees the play fake. Anzalone comes on a blitz. So really not a lot of time to try and sell this thing, and Pascal all over it, forcing this 3rd and long.
Terrific Southeastern Conference football player at Kentucky, a 2nd-round pick a year ago. Pascal, a sack, tackle for loss, 3rd and 12. They need the 35. Pirine is the back. Rush to the air. Bowles the block. Going deep. And looking for Mims. Doubled there. Flag on the field. And Anzalone was back there covering with Kirby Joseph. It'll be on the Lions.
Well, there's 2 flags, as you said, Kevin, and I think both of them are going to be against the defense. Although I could be wrong based on all the discussions they're having.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of talk going on
for John Hussey and his crew.
Well, there's 2 at the 35, but 1 back at the opposite 35.
There are 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Illegal contact, defense. Number 30. That penalty is declined.
Dorsey.
Pass interference. Defense number 34. That ball in place, the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Trying to get Mims down the middle of the field, and with that cover 2 look, Anzalone's trying to run with him. Ball's underthrown. Mims comes back for it.
Trend now, if you're Denver and you're down 21 points, more of a urgency, obviously, with your offense.
Much more sense of urgency. Got to take some shots for the end zone. I anticipate them being more aggressive on 4th down here in the second half as well.
Pirine on 1st and 10. Aiden Hutchinson will wrap him up. Samaje Pirine down to the 31, gain of 2. Run defense of the Lions has improved significantly from last season to this. Reeves-Maben has come in, trying to gut guys off. Kaminsky running off, 2nd down and 8. It's a 3-man rush across the middle. Sutton. He got a block right there from Kroll, the tight end, and then Anzalone knocks him out of bounds. It's a catch and run down to the 17. It's a gain of 14, first down Denver.
Well, Sutton's lined up on the left side. He's the inside of the 3 receivers, and he works his way in the drag across field. Eight guys drop back into coverage.
First time in the red zone tonight. Devontae Williams is the back. By the way, McGlinchey is back in at right tackle after getting injured in the first half. 1st and 10. Williams. Oh, look at him dig down to the 11. Finding some room and brought down there by Derek Barnes. Good to see him in there as well. He was injured in the first half. The linebacker for the Lions helping with that tackle. Gain of 6, 2nd down 4.
Well, and you see his right shoulder is wrapped up, something that wasn't the case in the first half, and that's what they were looking after. So able to get that thing tended to and back out on the field.
Trent, so far, this is exactly the kind of drive the Broncos needed.
Exactly what they needed to get this second half started.
2nd down 4. Rush to the air. Blocked by Williams to the end zone and incomplete for Troutman. And he was covered in the play by Melifonwu, who is playing the safety and right with the tight end of the Broncos.
I know it's still early in this third quarter, but 3rd and 4, I would think this is still 2-down territory. So you got a couple shots. Number 1 to pick up the first down. Obviously, you'll take the touchdown either way, but the first down is probably the most important thing, and you've got 2 downs to get it. You got to get down to the 7-yard line.
Broncos are 1 of 6 on 3rd downs. P. Ryan is the back. 3rd down and 4. Now they get everybody wide. They rush 4, rush to the air, and little Jordan Humphrey gets the ball, who he was with Payton in New Orleans. He comes up with a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4 to the 6, and it's 1st and goal, Denver.
Well, they motion P. Ryan outside to the left. Cortland Sutton's over that way. Jerry Jeudy's that way. But as you said, little Jordan Humphrey goes to the flat, get a quick throw to it, and get the first down.
Dorsey the hit, 1st and goal. And P. Ryan tries to plummet his way, getting to the 2, and hit by a couple. Bugs in particular. 2nd down and goal for Denver. The Lions defense has allowed a red zone touchdown on 19 of opponents' last 25 trips. They have struggled since week 7. 2nd down and goal. Williams the back. Rush to the air. Blocked by Bowles to the end zone. And it was grabbed but out of bounds for Brandon Johnson. He had a couple Lions down there right on him as well, including Melifonwu.
Able to come up with the catch, but feet not able to get down in bounds.
3rd and goal. Boy, Aaron Glenn's defense has done a terrific job tonight for the Lions.
They've been terrific all night. You mentioned the struggles they've had in the red zone, but they haven't struggled on defense here tonight as they try and come up with a big stop here on 3rd down.
Wilson. And it is caught aggressively. Touchdown! Lil Jordan Humphrey gets the ball. A 3-yard touchdown pass. What a grab. Heavily covered. Melifonwu was back there. And the Broncos are on the board.
Lil Jordan Humphrey's lined up to the right. You've got Jeudy and Cortland Sutton to the left. So it's just a crossing route. You're trying to cause some confusion, or if you can get a rub by one of the defensive players against the other defensive player. Excellent throw by Russell Wilson. It does look like the ball hits the ground. They are going to review it, but I don't see the ball move. Watch as he secures the ball. It does hit the ground, it looks like, from the 2 angles, but I don't see the ball move.
Little Jordan Humphrey trying to hold on for dear life.
You know, Kevin, I felt like he naturally possesses the football airborne here. We know he has to survive the ground. When he tucks this with his right hand, I felt like he secured it very well.
The ruling on the field stands. Touchdown.
And that's what you're about ready to say, right, Gene? You think it was a touchdown.
And I was going to say, and John Hussey with the great assist there, fellas. I thought it moved a little bit, but I didn't think he lost control of it. I agree with John Hussey 100%.
All right, Gene, thank you very much. And for the Denver Broncos, their first opening drive of the second half touchdown. In fact, their first points of an opening drive in the second half all season.
And I think that's an important part of it is yes, as Gene said, the ball did move, but he didn't lose control of it as it was pinned against his body. Not enough to overturn it.
Bill Watts will tack on one more, 21-7. So the Broncos come up with a vital score after getting shut out in the first half with 4 punts and a fumble. Lions will get it next. 10.5 to go in the third. Nothing screams fandom like an official NFL jersey. You can represent your favorite player from your favorite team. And that drive, 10 plays, 75 yards to open up our second half here in Detroit.
Well, and if you're the Broncos, that's a much-needed drive and the way you want to start this second half to try and get back into this game. Now your defense needs to respond, and they've been run over all night long by this Lions offense. So let's see what adjustments Vance Joseph and his defense has made.
Remember, the Lions struggle more in the third quarter than any other quarter. It's the lowest scoring of the 4 quarters they play per game. Only 46 points scored in the third. So we'll see how they respond. As Goff gets ready, and he had a terrific first half with 3 touchdown passes and 215 yards.
Yeah, he was phenomenal in the first half. The way they controlled the ball, they ran the football well, over 70 yards rushing. That's where the play-action pass got going, and they started pushing the ball down the field. Number of big chunk plays in the first half.
Once will kick off. Reynolds is back. Over his head, touchback to the 25. So the Broncos, we told you before, began the season at 1-5. In fact, that included a 50-point loss in Miami early in the season, and that's when it was a very low chance they would respond and rebound. But boy, have they, in a great way.
Well, and you look at now, almost 41% playoff chance by week, and they're sitting at the number 9 seed coming into this game. If they were to win, they would climb all the way to the number 7 seed, but with a loss, they drop to the 11th seed instead of the 7th seed with the win.
Gibbs the back, 1st and 10. Blocked there by Sewell, and across the middle for St. Brown. Got away from Locke, brought down by Moreau, and staggers his way to the 49 of the Denver Broncos on a catch and run at 25. And Amon-Ra St. Brown continues his big night.
They are so good at this concept, and they have been all night long. It's with that deep dig, that deep in route, at 15 to 20 yards, and they've just been, the timing of it's been good, the protection's been good, the accuracy's been good.
St. Brown, 102 yards receiving tonight. 1st and 10. Fake to Gibbs, who picks up the blitz. And downfield and incomplete. And looking for Jamison Williams now.
Well, Kev, Jared Goff told us that the discipline and intensity with which Amon-Ra St. Brown approaches his preparation reminds him of a 9-time Pro Bowler he played with in L.A. named Aaron Donald. He said, just like Aaron, Amon-Ra is all business. There's no fun time on the field. He said they have a work ethic and internal drive that is unmatched. When they cross those white lines, there's just nothing other than focusing on the task at hand.
And he's focusing tonight, isn't he, Trent? My goodness.
Yeah, he's already over 100 yards and a touchdown on the night.
2nd down and 10. Gibbs remains. First possession, second half for the Detroit Lions. Gibbs. Jonah Jackson trying to lay the wood and trying to get the block, but it didn't stop DJ Jones from coming through. Plug in the middle, no gain on the play, and 3rd and long. 3rd and about 9.5 to 10 to go for the Lions' first second half possession.
Well, we mentioned the success that the Lions had on 3rd down last week, and they started this game forcing the Lions 0 for 3 on 3rd downs. But since then, the Lions are 3 for 3 on 3rd down. This was going to be a tall order, though, at 3rd and 10.
Just saw the defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph, who has done a miraculous job pulling this team out of a spiral. 3rd and 9. Gibbs outside. Here he goes. He's got the first down. Shoved out of bounds by P.J. Locke. Takes the ball to the 38-yard line as he sprints for the first down for the Detroit Lions and picks up on the play 10.
How about the play call here? A run on 3rd and 10, and great blocking by your wide receiver. Amon-Ra St. Brown's over on that side, and so is Raymond. As they set the edge over there, that allows them to get around the corner and pick up the first down. See how I get excited when wide receivers block like that?
You love it. Yeah. You want more of it. 1st and 10, Gibbs. Oh, like a rocket. There he goes. He gets around Sertain. Into Luck. Breaks that tackle. Look at him. All the way down. He gets as far as the 5. Juking and jabbing and working his way for a terrific run. It's 34 yards, and it's 1st and goal for the Lions.
Well, excellent job of blocking all the way across the board. Raymond getting a block again. And then the juke move, a block. And then one more juke. That allows everybody that's chasing to catch up to him. We were talking about some of the struggles they've had in the 3rd quarter offensively. Were they going to be able to come out and answer the Broncos with their opening drive? And so far, moving it right down the field.
1st and goal. Williams on the move. Gibbs gets the call. And wrapped up at the line by linebacker Jonathan Cooper. And got maybe a half yard, but very little. Near. On this drive, a catch and run. St. Brown at 25. Gibbs had a run of 34 and a run of 10 to put him in a goal to go here, Trent.
Well, they've had a lot of success. Give Cooper credit on that one. He threw away the block and was able to. It looked like they had it blocked up well, but Cooper with his one-on-one just threw him to the side and was able to make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Lions are 3 for 3 in the red zone tonight for touchdowns. And since week 5, the Denver defense has been the 2nd best in red zone defense and touchdown percentage. Goff throws it away. St. Brown covered heavily in the back by Fabian Moreau. And it's 3rd and goal for Detroit.
Well, out of the huddle, they did a hurry huddle. So after the huddle, they got up to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to do a quick snap. So the Broncos couldn't make an adjustment. And with that quick snap, trying to throw some misdirection with the play fake and roll out to the left. But Denver's defense all over it, forcing the throwaway.
3rd and goal. Goff. Laporta, touchdown. Sam Laporta has just caught his 2nd touchdown pass tonight. And Goff has thrown his 4th. And Detroit on top by 20.
Well, this same concept, 3 touchdown passes in a row. You clear out the inside guy, the outside guy runs a little angle route or arrow route or cross route, depending on what you want to call it, the offense you're in. By the middle being cleared out, it allows that 2nd window to happen. 3 touchdowns in a row.
Badgley's extra point is away, and it's 28-7. The Lions. 15 touchdowns now by Lion rookies. Most of any team in the NFL, including this terrific young tight end, Sam Laporta. Welcome back to Ford Field, and they are on their feet and rocking right now. They're Lions who have lost 2 of 3, coming out strong with 4 touchdown passes by quarterback Jared Goff. Looking for win number 10. With the Vikings losing today, they inch ever closer to a playoff berth. And if Seattle would lose, that's the kickoff after the touchdown pass to Laporta. Out of the end zone, touchback to the 25. It can mean a lot of good things for the Lions. The NFL family is committed to advancing social justice through work that reduces bare change in their communities. The Inspired Changemaker Award recognizes community members who are working every day to advance social justice. To learn more about each team's changemaker, visit NFL.com/inspiredchange. Broncos hoping to change things here in the second half. They had a good first possession. of the second half. Got a touchdown. Here they go. 1st and 10. Sutton, who's grabbed by Sutton. Cam Sutton grabbing Cortland Sutton. No relation. Cam Sutton, the #1 Lion cornerback. The gain to the 33. And on the play picks up 7 yards.
Well, you're right, Kevin. The Broncos are going to have to try and duplicate what they did last series, and that was to try and get some big chunks, get the run game going. They're going to have to continue to try and keep match, because right now, Denver's defense is backpedaling against this Lions attack.
Wilson through the air, 9-17-94, and a touchdown pass. McLaughlin is the back. 2nd down to McLaughlin. Getting some big blocking up there from Ben Powers and others. Close to a 1st down. Gain of a couple. Works his way shy of the 35 and picks up 2 on the play. Ben Powers and his wife welcomed a baby girl the other day, as did Russell Wilson and his wife. So a couple new Broncos on the radar.
You see a couple guys that families, households haven't had a lot of sleep.
That's exactly right. Here's a 3rd and 1, and Russell keeping himself. Dives ahead, gets the 1st to the 36. They'll move the chains. So they score on the opening drive of the second half. First touchdown in that kind of situation all season. They know in the 4th quarter they are really potent, as they have scored the 2nd most points of any team in the NFL, right back at Dallas in the 4th. So they got that in their hip pocket. They've begun well the second half, but the clock is ticking, and the Lions are not stopping.
They're not stopping, and the Lions continue to bring pressure. They've brought it all over the place. They brought safety pressure, they brought linebacker pressure, off the slot, corner blitzes. So let's see if they continue to mix it up.
Williams in the backfield, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz. He got away that time from Branch, but he gets it off the Troutman, the tight end, room to roam. And he is knocked down on the play by Joseph. The big tight end who played in New Orleans and now a Bronco. Catch and run at 24. Put him at the 40 of Detroit. 1st and 10, Denver.
Well, I just got through saying they've been bringing pressure, and they bring it in one more time. Coming free off the edge. Branch. Wilson's able to avoid the first hit and a little jump pass. Nice little jump shot he had there to Troutman. Gets in the open field and getting into Lions territory.
Troutman grew up about 3.5 hours northwest of here in Williamsburg, Michigan. A lot of people here watching tonight. 1st and 10. Russ pulls the block at the left tackle. He's got him. Kroll knocked down at the 5. What a play. Noah Funwu with a terrific swat. Because the big 6'6" tight end Kroll was available and had it.
Melifano with that right arm coming over the top. He has it right in his hands. But watch that right hand. The fist comes in and just punches it. Heck of a play.
Going to the tight ends here, last couple plays. The tight ends of Denver are last in production. Least productive group. One of the key guys, Dulcich, is still out. Look at the subs. 2nd and 10. Aiden Hutchinson runs in. Anzalone told him to play. Broncos take a timeout. And the first of 3 here in the second half. You know what's remarkable about Denver, and you and I did that 70-20 Miami win, a 50-point loss, and you know they began the season 1-5, and you were thinking, how in the world are the Broncos going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole? But they have, coming into tonight winning 6 of 7, but certainly trailing this entire game.
Well, the mental part of it, right? The mental part of not only starting the way they did at 1-5, but then losing by 50 points. You know, that's the thing you have to, and you just have to stick with it. You know, it's just, you need to play complementary football. You need to pay attention to the details. You need to focus on every single day. You can't get caught up in what's going on the outside, and that's really what Sean Payton talked to us about, is just having that consistency day in and day out and believing in it, and they've gotten this thing turned around. But they're struggling here tonight against this Lions team that's cranked up on both sides of the ball.
After the Denver timeout, 2nd down and 10. The fullback is Michael Burton, who played for the Chiefs a year ago. Williams gets the call. Bugs right around his ankle and not letting him go at all. No gain on the play. Mel, what do you have?
Well, you guys are talking about this. the turnaround in Denver. And Pat Surtain told us this week, our mindset and confidence never wavered. We weren't fazed by our record, and we knew that if we stayed the course, eventually there would be a shift. And he said after that win over Green Bay leading into the second game against the Chiefs, their confidence was sky high. And when they beat KC, they knew they could beat anyone because they still had so many things to correct at that point.
And now they're just one game in back of first place Kansas City coming into this one. But this is a tough place to be against one of the best in the NFC, the Lions. It's 3rd and 10. P. Ryan is the back. 5 in the secondary, and here comes the blitz. Melifonwu is picked up and then hits him as he throws, and he gets it off to Judy. Judy's got the first down. Judy takes it inside the 25. Boy, when he gets room to go, watch out. 18-yard catch and run. Second big play by Judy, who caught one for 40 earlier tonight.
Well, it never ceases to amaze me. Russell Wilson, he has the knack of when to spin out and when to try and make those escapes. And then he has the ability to stand in there and wait to the last possible second to get rid of the ball. The Lions, once again, come with a linebacker blitz with a safety blitz on top of it. He hangs onto the ball to the last minute before he gets hit. Lays the ball out in front of Judy, who's able to get the first down and get closer to 20.
Cam Sutton made the hit. Judy will catch his breath. 1st and 10 for Russ at the 21. Williams in the backfield makes the block, and it's a crossing pattern. Sutton broke one tackle. Avanzalone dives to the 9 and comes up with a gain at 12. And it's 1st and goal to go, the Denver Broncos.
Well, Aaron Glenn's not just going to sit back and let Russell Wilson pick them apart. The previous down, they brought a linebacker safety blitz. That time, they go back to the corner blitz off the left side. Wilson's able to stand in there once again, find a completion to Sutton, who makes the first guy miss and picks up the first down.
Rush to the end zone, 1st and goal. Sutton, one of the best red zone touchdown makers, and broken up by Cam Sutton. As Sutton goes against Sutton, incomplete. 2nd down and goal.
Well, Cortland Sutton, we showed at the beginning of the game the catch he made last week against the Chargers where the DB's hanging off of his left arm and he catches it one-handed in the back of the end zone. That isn't even the best catch that he's had all season. You see the jump ball right there, and Cam Sutton breaks it up in perfect position, knocking it away.
Sutton, Cortland Sutton, is the #1 receiver in the red zone for touchdowns. 2nd down and goal. McLaughlin was the back. Russ. And caught by McLaughlin. Did he get across? And they say he is short. Knocked around like a pinball.
Wow, I thought he got in, Kevin. I know we're way up here, and those guys are right on top of it. When he makes this spin move, he has it in the right arm. Let's see if it breaks the plane.
Melifonwu got him, and Zalone was in there. Reeves Maven. Boy, I don't know. This was very...
Because it's in his right arm.
I think he got it. And you're right, because it was in the right arm, that was the one that crossed.
No, so far, no challenge flag.
3rd down goal. Williams, Troutman a block. They can't hold him out, even though Barnes can
mark
run
it short.
Oh, they mark it short. The knee must have hit.
It must have. Yeah. Well, this is huge now. That's 2 plays in a row. Right at the goal line.
How about the play by Barnes? Boy, that looked like looks like he's in there, too.
That would look like he broke the plane.
The knee.
The knee is down. The ball's right at the... Couple of controversial calls and no challenge flag on either.
4th and goal. Russ Burton, that's a touchdown.
But a flag's down.
The fullback takes it across. And we'll see what the flag is all about.
Usually that's alignment by the defense offsides, lining up offsides. Since they didn't blow the whistle to stop it.
Offsides has been in the headlines of late.
Offsides, offense, on the right guard. Wow. Number 77. 5-yard fatigue, 4th down.
So the Burton touchdown will not count. In only his 7th carry of the season.
I'm not sure where the offsides is. The right guard's helmet.
And the flag came out quick.
Yeah.
And because of that, the Broncos are going to go for 3.
Well, they're lining up the field goal, and that, you know, now you go back to the second down call and the third down call. You and I both thought it broke the plane, or actually the first down call and the second down call. We thought it broke the plane, but the challenge wasn't made.
Here's Lutz. Peyton is hot.
So they're saying the helmet here is offsides.
Well, now I'm really confused, right? Well, there's a very animated discussion, or it's a one-sided discussion with this quarterback. It's a Lutz field goal of 23, and the Broncos have started with scores in their first 2 second-half possessions. But boy, they had it very, very tight. The Lions defense keeps them out of the end zone.
Huge stop for the Lions defensively. A couple of controversial calls down there, but ultimately they had to settle for 3.
Let's go to Gene's territory. He watched it as we did. Gene, what were your thoughts?
The second down play with McLaughlin, the reception, I felt as you guys were speaking on air too, that now this was the third down play, I believe, with the knee down. That one I felt like he was short on. The other play that we had, now I'm sorry, this is the play I felt like he was short here, fellas. If you watch this, I felt like the knee just hit down before the ball broke the plane. The prior play, though, as you mentioned on air, where you felt like the leg was there, or the ball was in that right arm, I thought the ball also was a little in front of the leg, which I felt like was breaking the goal line as well.
Sewell with the block, and a 1st and 10 handoff goes to Montgomery. Thank you very much, Gene. Tackle made by Harris. A gain of 7 right there to the 32 of Detroit by Montgomery. And then we saw the very animated conversation, and it was a one-way conversation with the coach and the quarterback. And you said during the break you think it might have been that he felt Russ didn't take enough time to.
Well, I'm not sure what else he could be yelling at him about. That he wanted him to use up more time so they could look at the film more or look at the picture. I'm not sure what he was mad about.
The last 4 Detroit possessions, 4 straight touchdown passes. Goff for 244 through the air. The rookie tight end Laporta with 2 of those touchdown nabs. Let's go to the 4th quarter. Lions